if you look at the big mainstream channels that are popular right now as well in terms of news, you look at Times Now, you look at Republic, you can make a good case that both of those channels are right leaning. And it has happened because all of these mainstream news channels have noticed, people like Republic and Times Now, that look at YouTube, look at what people are watching on YouTube, look at how many now, channels and shows, etc., whatever podcasts there are. And there is clearly a gap in the mainstream media market that the audience is looking for. So instead of mainstream media, they're going to YouTube. So we need to fill that gap. And that's basically what Arnab Goswami did, whether you like him or you dislike him. You have to give him kudos for realizing that there was a gap in the market, and he filled that gap. And now look how well Republic is doing. So it definitely has made a dent. There was definitely a great amount of hunger among the Indian audience for content like this. And the result of content like this is, like I said, channels like Republic TV. You have Kushal made a very good point on the podcast a couple of weeks ago that films like the Kashmir Files, they don't get made if this environment wasn't previously created. If the BJP was not in power, if these kinds of shows were not there, a film like Kashmir Files maybe doesn't get made. If it gets made, it doesn't become as wildly popular as it became in 2022. You can make the same case with the books that are coming out. Vikram Sampath's book, J.S.I. Deepak's book, all of these scholarly work that's also coming out. I think it's come out because an environment has been created by social media accounts, by YouTube shows, by podcasts like Kushal's, by people like Abhijit, where the ground is extremely fertile for these kinds of endeavors to become successful. So yeah, I definitely think it's made a big mark, and I still think there's a lot of room to grow. And the Western right wing, whether there's a lot that all three of us disagree very strongly with the Western right wing, but I think they have created a pathway which would give the Indian right wing, dharmic wing, whatever you want to call it, a lot of ideas as to how to grow further.